Welcome to Mega Stadiums. Today we're diving into the ultimate ranking of all 36 UEFA Champions League stadiums for the 2025 to 26 season, from newcomers to Europe's most legendary arenas. While we considered facilities, history, and design, the main focus was on how these stadiums perform on big European nights. The atmosphere, iconic matches, and unforgettable comebacks that define the magic of the Champions League. Some stadiums may appear in different positions than in our previous league rankings, highlighting how they shine specifically on the European stage. Let's get started. Number 36, Lotto Park. At the bottom of our ranking, we find Lotto Park, home of Anderlecht, which will serve as the stage for Union Saint-Gilloise in this Champions League season. With a capacity of 21,500, it's a respectable stadium with plenty of European history. But since it is not the original home ground of Union SG, whose Joseph Marin Stadium was deemed unsuitable for UEFA standards, it doesn't feel right to judge it alongside the others. Number 35, Almaty Ortalık Stadium. Making their debut in the league phase, Kairat Almaty will welcome Europe to the 23,800 capacity Ortalık Stadium. This means a unique journey for fans, with Almaty just 3 hours by car from the Chinese border. Still, despite the novelty, the ground itself isn't built for an electric Champions League atmosphere. With an athletics track separating the stands from the pitch, the energy often feels muted. Number 34, Tawfik Brahma Stadium. Karabag FK returned after beating Ferencváros in qualification, hosting games in the 31,200 capacity Tawfik Brahma Stadium in Baku. The ground has historical weight, but in this ranking, atmosphere is the key. While Karabag fans are dedicated and make themselves heard, the stadium lacks the intimidating aura that defines Europe's great nights. Number 33, Stade Louis II. Few venues in the Champions League feel as underwhelming as Monaco's Stade Louis II. With just 16,300 seats and a quiet atmosphere compared to Europe's great cauldrons, it lacks the noise and intimidation that define the competition. Its glamorous location in Monte Carlo is unique, but when it comes to pure Champions League nights, the stadium simply doesn't deliver the electricity expected at this stage. Number 32, AS Myra Stadium. At only 8,300 seats, AS Myra Stadium is by far one of the smallest grounds in this year's competition. Yet size isn't everything here. The yellow wall of Bodo Glimt supporters creates a special, intimate atmosphere that has won praise across Europe. The Arctic setting only adds to the uniqueness, making it a true footballing outpost where visiting teams will feel the intensity despite the modest capacity. Number 31, Jan Breydel Stadium. Home to Club Brugge, the 29,000 capacity Jan Breydel Stadium is a solid but unspectacular venue in European terms. Brugge are regular participants in the Champions League, yet the ground itself hasn't built a fearsome reputation. The fans bring noise, but the stadium's design and lack of iconic moments keep it in the lower tier of this ranking. Number 30, Alpha Mega Stadium. The Champions League welcomes Paphos FC for the very first time, with matches played in the 10,300-seat Alpha Mega Stadium. Located in Limassol, this is a brand new stage for Cypriot football, and while the venue is modern, its small size limits the spectacle. Still, for Paphos supporters, this debut marks a historic step. Number 29, Fortuna Arena. With 19,370 seats, Slavia Prague's Fortuna Arena isn't among the largest stadiums in this competition, but what it lacks in size it makes up for in energy. The atmosphere here is pure Balkan fire, loud, relentless, and hostile for visiting sides. Slavia's fans turn the ground into a wall of red and white, making it one of the most passionate settings in the Champions League. Number 28, Karaiskakis Stadium. Olympiacos returned to the Champions League at their 33,000 capacity Karaiskakis Stadium, a ground known across Europe for its intensity. Greek football culture guarantees a heated, intimidating atmosphere, and Piraeus is no exception. The fans are among the most vocal and passionate in the Balkans, giving Olympiakos a real home advantage. Number 27, Geus Stadium. The Geus Stadium in Bergamo, with a capacity of 24,950, has quickly become a recognizable Champions League venue thanks to Atlanta's recent rise. It's compact and modern after recent renovations, and while not the biggest, the proximity of the fans to the pitch helps generate a lively atmosphere. Number 26, La Ceramica. Home to Villarreal, the 23,500-seat La Ceramica has hosted some memorable European nights this century. The Yellow Submarine faithful create a colorful and passionate setting, and the ground itself has been steadily modernized. Still, compared to Spain's largest stages, it feels more intimate than monumental, which is why it places here in the list. Number 25, Philips Stadion. The Philips Stadion, with 35,000 seats, has long been a fortress for PSV Eindhoven. Known for its strong atmosphere and loyal fan base, it has provided many dramatic European nights over the decades. While not as large or globally iconic as some of the top arenas, it remains one of the most respected mid-sized stadiums in the Champions League. Number 24, Parken Stadium. The Parken Stadium in Copenhagen, with 38,000 seats, is Denmark's national stadium and one of the most modern grounds in Scandinavia. FC Copenhagen supporters bring plenty of energy on European nights, and the ground's central location makes it a landmark venue. Number 23, Camp Nou. Normally, the Camp Nou would sit much higher in any Champions League stadium ranking, given its capacity and legendary history. But in this 2025-26 season, it remains incomplete due to the ongoing renovation project. With stands closed, reduced capacity, and recent news of failed comeback dates to reopen the ground fully, the stadium simply isn't at its peak. For that reason, it can't be placed higher, despite its iconic status. Number 22, Jose Alvalade Stadium. Sporting CP's Estadio Jose Alvalade, holding 50,000 spectators, is one of Portugal's most colorful and distinctive grounds. With its striking green design and loyal supporters, it generates a strong atmosphere on European nights. While often overshadowed by Lisbon's larger venues, it remains an excellent Champions League stage and a tough place for visiting teams to play. Number 21, Bay Arena. The Bay Arena, with 30,200 seats, is one of the most compact stadiums in this season's Champions League. What it lacks in size, it makes up for in atmosphere. Leverkusen's fans are close to the pitch and create an intense environment on big European nights. Number 20, Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. Napoli's Diego Armando Maradona, with a capacity of 54,700, is steeped in passion. The Neapolitan Tifosi are some of the loudest and most fiery in Europe, and their energy makes every match here a spectacle. The stadium itself has an old-school feel, but the atmosphere is what truly elevates it, making Napoli's home one of the most intimidating stops for visiting clubs. Number 19, Deutsche Bank Park. Eintracht Frankfurt's 58,000-seat Deutsche Bank Park has quickly gained a reputation as one of the most atmospheric venues in Germany. The fans are famous for their choreographies and relentless support, turning European nights into something special. Modern facilities and a roaring home crowd place this ground firmly inside the top 20 of this ranking. Number 18, Johan Cruyff Arena. The Johan Cruyff Arena, with 56,120 seats, is a modern European landmark. Ajax fans are passionate and vocal, and the retractable roof helps amplify the noise on crucial Champions League nights. The stadium consistently delivers an electric atmosphere, making it one of the most exciting grounds to experience top-level European football. Number 17, San Mamés. This season marks the first Champions League nights in the new San Mamés. With 53,300 seats filled by athletic club's loyal Basque fans, the stadium generates an electrifying atmosphere. Every European match feels intense, and the passion and pride of the supporters turns San Mamés into a true fortress for visiting teams. Number 16. Da Luz Stadium. Lisbon's Estadio da Luz, with 68,100 seats, is a true European football powerhouse. Benfica supporters are famous for creating an intimidating and pulsating environment that can rattle any visiting side. From its sheer scale to the fervor of the crowd, the stadium combines modern design with historic significance, making it one of the continent's premier stages for Champions League nights. Number 15. Rams Park. Rams Park, with 52,600 seats, is home to one of Europe's most intimidating atmospheres. Galatasaray fans are renowned for their relentless passion, and visiting teams often feel the pressure from the very first whistle. The stadium pulses with energy every Champions League night, making it one of the continent's most fearsome arenas. Number 14. Allianz Stadium. Juventus Allianz Stadium, seating 41,500, is a modern fortress in Turin. The fans are deeply connected to the club's rich history, and their organized, unwavering support creates a charged atmosphere for every European clash. Its combination of modern comfort and passionate backing makes it one of the top venues in this season's Champions League. Number 13. St. James Park. St. James Park, with 52,300 seats, has seen some of the most electric Champions League atmospheres in recent memory. 2 years ago, the Newcastle fans turned the stadium into a true cauldron, and expectations are high for more unforgettable nights. The blend of scale, history, and fan fervor ensures every European night here is a spectacle. Number 12. The Parc des Princes. Home to the reigning Champions League winners, the Parc des Princes holds 48,700 spectators and delivers a consistently energetic atmosphere. The fans create an exciting environment for European nights, though in this ranking, the stadium's intensity is slightly below the absolute top tier. Still, every match here is a spectacle of French football passion. Number 11. Etihad Stadium. Manchester City's Etihad Stadium, with 55,000 seats, combines modern luxury with passionate support. The fans generate a lively atmosphere for Champions League matches, and with expansion plans in the works, the stadium is set to become an even more imposing venue in the coming seasons. A top-class ground both on and off the pitch. Number 10. Metropolitano Stadium. Atletico Madrid's Metropolitano Stadium, holding 67,500 spectators, has quickly established itself as one of Europe's most impressive venues. The Spanish club supporters are vocal and relentless, creating an intense and intimidating environment on European nights. Its modern design, scale, and fervent fan base make it a true top 10 Champions League arena. Number 9. Tottenham Stadium. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, with 62,850 seats, was ranked second in our Premier League stadium ranking. However, in the Champions League, pedigree and history weigh more heavily. While the ground is ultra-modern and delivers a spectacular experience, it hasn't yet hosted the same iconic European nights as some of the other top stadiums, placing it at 9th in this elite ranking. Number 8. Stamford Bridge. Chelsea's Stamford Bridge, with 41,600 seats, combines tradition and European experience. Its history in the Champions League surpasses Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, with unforgettable moments such as Iniesta's goal in the 2009 semi-final, Ivanovic's dramatic late winner in 2012, and years of epic Liverpool-Chelsea clashes. The fans are passionate and know how to lift the team on big nights, turning Stamford Bridge into a true European fortress. Number 7. Velodrome. The Stade Velodrome in Marseille, seating 67,394, is one of France's most iconic European arenas. The passionate OM supporters are known for creating one of the loudest and most intimidating atmospheres in the Champions League. From its size to the fervor of the fans, the Velodrome guarantees unforgettable European nights and a top-tier stadium experience. Number 6. Signal Iduna Park. Signal Iduna Park is a true fortress of European football. With 81,365 seats, the yellow wall alone creates an atmosphere unmatched across the continent. Every Champions League night here is a spectacle, with deafening noise and relentless fan energy. The stadium's size, history, and passion make it one of Europe's absolute elite venues. Number 5. Emirates Stadium. Breaking into our top 5, Arsenal's Emirates Stadium combines modern elegance with passionate European nights. With 60,704 seats, the fans are capable of creating an intense atmosphere that lifts the team in crucial moments. Dramatic nights abound here, from Arshavin's unforgettable 2011 performances to last season's Real Madrid quarterfinal, and a long knockout stage pedigree across its 20 years of existence firmly establish Emirates among the elite of the continent. Number 4. San Siro. The San Siro, seating 75,923, is one of Europe's most iconic football temples. Home to Inter Milan in the Champions League this season, it has hosted countless unforgettable matches. The atmosphere is electric, with Inter's passionate supporters bringing history, intensity, and noise that few stadiums can match. San Siro remains a monumental stage for European football and a true hallmark of the competition. Number 3. Anfield. Claiming third place in our ranking, Anfield is synonymous with unforgettable European nights. With 61,276 seats packed with famous stands like the Kop, every Champions League match feels like a historic event. From incredible comebacks to roaring anthems echoing through the stands, Anfield consistently delivers some of the most electric atmospheres on the continent. It's a stadium where history is made night after night, and visiting teams know they are stepping into one of Europe's most intimidating grounds. Number 2. Santiago Bernabéu. Sitting at second place, Santiago Bernabéu is the true symbol of historic European nights. Home to Real Madrid, the most successful club in Champions League history, its 81,044 seats have witnessed countless unforgettable moments, including legendary finals and iconic comebacks. The atmosphere, the legacy, and the sheer history make Bernabéu one of the most revered stadiums in world football, a place where the Champions League truly feels alive. Number 1. Allianz Arena. Topping the ranking at first place is Bayern Munich's Allianz Arena. With 75,000 seats, it combines everything a stadium can offer: the historic European nights of Bayern, the hosting of 2 unforgettable Champions League finals, and a dimension that marks it as one of the continent's grandest stages. The atmosphere, the history, and the scale all come together to define the very best of the best, making Allianz Arena the ultimate Champions League arena. And that's our complete ranking of all 36 UEFA Champions League stadiums for the 2025-26 season. From the intimate atmospheres of debutantes like Paphos and Bodo to the elite powerhouses like Allianz Arena, Santiago Bernabéu, and Anfield, every stadium tells its own story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and now we've got new functions. Swipe and hype this video. Which Champions League stadium would you love to visit the most? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you next week.